Okay, hi guys, Acroletta here, and I am so freaking excited. I'm so excited because today is the 1st of November, which means it's the first day of NaNoWriMo, which is the National Novel Writing Month. So I'm home from work at last. I've had dinner and I've kind of set myself up here and everything. And I'm sorry I'm not wearing makeup and stuff, but I don't really usually wear makeup. I'll wear it for my Acroletta videos, but most of the time I just can't be bothered. So sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm really tired. I probably look really tired. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm really tired because I'm just home from London. We came home yesterday. I had a crazy 2 days where we went to the Harry Potter Warner Brothers studio tour, and we did all kinds of crazy stuff, and I got to see the Book of Mormon, and I got to see Miss Saigon, and I got to see the Tower of London, and I got to see like all kinds of stuff. It was freaking crazy. I loved it. It was so much fun. But I spent 2 days being really hyperactive and like running around all over London, so I'm really tired. So I don't know, this is going to be a really interesting first day of NaNoWriMo, particularly since none of my characters have names yet, and the book hasn't got a name yet. I'm really tired, and like, oh, it's gonna be interesting. So I'm just gonna give you a quick look at my wee setup here. There will be a glaring light because I need to light this little corner of my room. So I've got my laptop with my Evolutions background. I'm probably going to change that to be like, you have a novel to read, because I had a picture of Benedict Cumberbatch as Sherlock Holmes that was like him sitting in an armchair, and it was like, you should be working or you should be studying for when I had my thesis, and that helped because I felt really guilty whenever I opened my laptop to do something else. So yeah, I've got like all of my crazy stationery stuff and like brushes for painting and a makeup brush for no reason, and a thing from Nando's that I took years ago because I was drunk, my laptop, and there's my notes, my cup of tea, and I feel like that mug really says a lot about how I am right now. My Rapunzel pencil case, and there's my like motivational NaNoWriMo thing, and there's like me trying to figure my life out after like college and stuff, and I'm still trying to figure my life out, but for now I'm going to fulfill my childhood dream of becoming an actual published author, which will be freaking crazy. So yeah, I've got some stuff sorted. I have a basic idea of what's going to happen through the book. I've got some more detailed stuff for chapter 1. I have like kind of character profiles. They're just missing names and kind of the bits and pieces that I figure I'll fill in as I go more than anything else. Because the same way that I do non-player characters in Dungeons and Dragons, I will only kind of do bare bones, because when I start playing a character or when I start writing a character, they invariably take on a life of their own, and I have to like just throw out half of what I've written, because now they don't feel like they do X, Y, or Z, or they don't feel like whoever I initially kind of drafted them as, and they always kind of wind up warping and changing. The same with the novel. I always end up with scraps and scraps of paper that actually I've had to throw away for D&D, because like it never stays, it never sticks, everything always changes, and I've kind of learned to go with that. So that's probably going to inflict on my writing style quite heavily. It does on my teaching style quite heavily. And that's why I got in trouble a lot, is because I'm quite fond of leaving myself with a lot of options, so that I can kind of take things where I feel like they should go. And most people want me to have like a solid plan. I'm like, or I could teach the way I teach, or I could write the way I write, or I could DM the way I DM, or I could live my life the way I live my life, which is by the freaking seat of my pants with no thought and very little planning and everything else. So it's not going to work out great. I am a little bit nervous for opening up the word processing document. I'm a little bit nervous that I'm going to like screw this up, because whenever I take on a project like this, I always feel like this is my last chance to do it. Which is weird, I know, but I spent a lot of my childhood being quite ill. I spent a lot of my time growing up being quite ill and being unable to do things. So when I am able, I like to do a lot of things as quickly as freaking possible so that I enjoy my time as best I can. There is more than just diabetes in my family, and my aunt passed away from cancer like years ago, and that was really hard. And like, I know it was harder on my cousins and everything, but like, it kind of hit me because I've gotten the disease that's in my family, so now there's another disease that I have to be wary of in my family. Whereas most people go diabetes, they don't really think about it. They don't think about it at all, because why would you? It doesn't affect you, you know? But because I've gotten what, was a statistic for me and everything else, I'm kind of terrified of what else I'm gonna get. Which means that, like, if I do end up going to the doctor because, like, oh, I'm a bit sick, whatever, and then I find out I have something that's going to kill me, I don't want to look back and say, why did I keep going to bed at, 11 o'clock in the evening? Why did I keep, eating porridge for breakfast because it's good for me? Why did I keep, staying in on Saturday nights? Why did I keep putting things off? And I don't want to do that with my life. And I've reached milestone ages and stuff, and I've looked back and been like, I haven't really done anything yet, and I'm getting sick of waiting for life to kick off. So this is one of these things that I'm like, this could be my last chance. This could be my first and last novel. And it's actually quite daunting because I don't want to fuck it up if it's going to be the only thing I write. Which I think it's a really paranoid way of living, but I can't quite shake that. So I think that's going to affect me a little bit for the next 30 days, and I think y'all should prepare yourselves for my crises of faith. I'm going to turn the camera off now, get writing, and report back when I've at least hit the target for today. And if I don't hit the target for today, I will come back at about 11 p.m. because right now it is 8:30. So I'll have this, like, the aim is that I'll have this video up before 12 p.m. GMT, which is my time, obviously, just so that I can post up every single day. So that's kind of that. So I'm going to sign off now, and I will chat to you guys in a couple hours anyway. Okay, hey guys, so it's now like 20 past 11 or something, so I decided it was time to stop. I have hit the I have hit the goal for today. I've done 1,700 words and some change, so that's pretty good. I suppose after my thesis I'm a little bit more used to writing huge amounts in the space of a day, so 1,667 isn't too bad. So I'm okay with that. I am a little bit pleased that I was able to do it in a couple of hours. So I was talking to you guys at 8:30, so it's only been 3 hours and I got it done, which is nice. I'm a little bit feather-headed and flighty as things go, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm about 6 cups of tea into the evening. I'm talking really quietly because 4 out of the 5 other people that are in the house are currently in bed, so I'm trying not to make too much noise. So I came downstairs just to record this really quickly. So far, main character still has no name. I'm currently writing it in first person perspective because I kind of wanted the reader to be like, I don't know who this person is. I kind of had those questions like, what gender are they? What's their name? What do they look like? Because none of that's happened yet. Because nothing annoys me more than having that mirror scene that starts at the start of every book that's written in the first person, which is, I looked in the mirror and I moved my insert hair description here out of my insert eye description here and stared at my insert complexion here, and it's just, I don't want to do that. I'm tired of reading it. I think it's really cliche and it's kind of boring. So I'm kind of letting the reader wonder about what this person looks like and what they're like and everything else, and I want people to get to know the main character as a person instead of as a movie character in their head. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm making it a thing. So yeah, the first dose of magic has come into the thing as well, which is as planned, really. I'm not sure I like how I've described it. I'm not sure I like how it's working, because right now, I don't know, I've used, like, basically it's kind of, I'm sorry, I'm actually this tired. It's a elemental magic whenever, so she's using like an earth magic to heal some wood and all this kind of stuff, and so she's drawing strength from the earth itself, drawing it up into her and sending it out through her fingers, because yeah, this female main character, and basically the awareness that she has goes down through her arm and out beyond, and that's how she directs the magic, with like basically long fingers that don't really have any shape. She's just feeling things with the inside of her head. I know what it feels like in the inside of my head, but I'm trying to put it in words and it's actually really hard. And so I've used the phrase not fingers, like a hyphenated word, not fingers, in order to explain what it's like, and I feel like that's a bit children's book-ish, and I don't know if I like that. I don't know who I'm writing this book for. I'm writing it for me, really, but I don't know, maybe it'll be kind of a teen young adult kind of thing. I don't know, I'm kind of writing for myself, and I guess I'm young adult, so maybe that's what my main kind of audience will be. I don't know. You can probably hear my stomach rumbling now. I ate some chocolate and now it's like I've had too much nice things. Just feed me bread and go to bed. So I'm going to go to bed now because I have work at 12 tomorrow, so I kind of have to get up and do a couple of hours writing before I go to work, because I'm not done work until 9 p.m. tomorrow, and then I'm in work at 9 a.m. so I don't have a lot of time tomorrow evening. This evening I kind of did have time, which was nice, but I kind of need to get up early, so I'm going to call it quits for now, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.